Hello, back to the drawing board. This is a new unit. I replaced it 2 years ago, and but the reason why I still have the mid system is because of the amps. It draws less amps. So less amps, it means less current and cheaper on your bills. Here in Florida, we're having close to 100-degree weather, and so like this, the AC runs but doesn't stay running long. And I had the timer over there, but I was able to find a solenoid. It's a 220 solenoid, and I just put it right here, and it says right there, it says let me see, 220 volts, 220. And so it comes up, and it's a switch in here, and you want it to hook up to the top of the switch where the bottom lines are hot and the top ones kick in. AC turns when that comes on, compressor comes on, this water comes on automatically, so it doesn't stay on all the time. I used to leave it on for 8 hours. So put a filter on for the line, so hopefully it'll get all the hard water out of this thing. But so far it's working fine. You gotta make sure you disconnect your fuse before you mess with it. And so I'm working on it. I just ran. See, you can see kind of wet there, wet here. Kind of wet in the corners, wet here. It seems like I'm missing one here, but I'll get it. And all the way around. So yeah, air comes out. It comes out pretty cool. And the AC comes on, it'll stay running long. Before it stayed on for a while, but now it just comes on, cools the house down, and kicks off because it's cooling. The Freon is coming in cooler into the unit inside. So the water lines there. Eventually, what I want to do is come over here. This is the first sprinkler system, and just put a T-valve in here and tap it from here, going that way to it. Because the water outlet, well, this thing blew out. They had a little mini tornado here the other day, and it blew everything out. It blew the camera. Let's see here, shoot, single-handed. Not good single-handed, but I don't know. Just leave it like that. That camera there, it hit the ground, blew away. So I'm gonna secure the water line. That's why I got this in my hands. But I'm going back over here. Got a little water dripping there. I gotta tie it down a little bit more. So let me tie this here a little bit. Try to do it hand tight if I will. Sorry about that. I'm gonna. Okay. There we go. And so I got the valve here. It's on. So this is an RV water filter. Well, you need one of them actually that takes away the heavy metals and all that iron and all that stuff, so it won't build up on your fins over here. But one thing I heard people say, oh, you're in Florida, high moisture, you don't need it, blah blah blah. Hey, it works. So if it works, I use it. So if it saves me some money, a lot better. All right, I'm gonna try to leave I got the parts at Amazon. The hoses are like $19, the kit, and that valve was $18, about $18 with tax. So it ain't much, 40 bucks. Still cheaper than the flapper. I was gonna bolt the solenoid, but this unit's still under warranty, so I'm just don't do that. I'm just gonna leave it there. It's got 10-year warranty on it, so I'm just cutting down my bill. My power bill went up like $260 from usually it's $198, so or $220. So that's about it. So I wanted to say that since the gas went up, I'm been using the EB, and so save money on that. The gas is high. So all right, bye bye.